Good morning, Mr. Agopian.
Good morning, Sarah.
Thank you for inviting us.
My pleasure.
Can we start from the beginning? What gave you the idea to start being an artist? Yes, what moved
Some
you?
people are born artists. I started singing, that's art. Then I started studying how to ameliorate my art. Around 64, when I was in Montreal, we immigrated to Montreal with the parents. So I went to study graphic art in one school, and then to go further up, they advised me to go to university. I went to university around 65, 66. Concordia University, it used to be Sir George Williams University. I used to work by daytime and nights go to the university. Every 3 months I used to take a course, but it started with I wanted to be an engineer.
Oh,
I quit my work to enjoy the world, man and his world. That end of the course, the university gave me an exhibition because there was a design course, and I worked so hard, so good, that half the university hall is what Agopian, and the rest of the class was the other half. My teacher, Mr. Christopher Laghi, says, "You're not an engineer, come on, push yourself to the art." From then, every 3 months, I used to take a course, sometimes the same course with different teachers, because each one teaches you a different. So I took graphic work, graphic printing, photography, sculpture. Every 3 months, it was something.
so what is your morning routine? How you start your day?
Oh, I am very regular. I wake up around 5, 6 o'clock, have a coffee, read my emails. Then I start painting till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:33. I feel sleepy.
Oh.
So I eat and I go have a nice siesta. And I get up and continue. My daily is between 8 and 10, 12. When I have an exhibition, usually I have a break. To restart, it takes me more days to restart. And then I paint like a camera, click, 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 and ameliorate the same painting, a better one, and better one, and a better one. There is no perfection, but we try to reach there.
You have now an exhibition in
Gallery
Gallery-
Sharif Tabet, yes,
Yes.
it's a 60 years exhibition. I start the exhibition start with sketches of a Boston Harbor. It was 64, I did sketches. And then I went to, like I said, to a studio, 5316. I learned design. You see, there is a ring, they asked us to do things. I think I was the only one in the history of the school that have 100%. They had never given 100. It seemed it was perfect. The little ring I have drawn, it seemed it was perfect.
Nice. I know that you're living for two countries, Canada
Yes,
and
and
Lebanon. So
Lebanon. I
how
love
is
them both.
affecting your art?
It is impossible not to get affected, especially my art. I see, I hear, and I interpret it in my way. Look what's behind me. This style I started in 1993. I have started. There was war and things. Maybe it's not the same time, but it affects me psychologically. You know, it stays in me. So these, I didn't call them chaos, but Lebanon is an organized chaos. And these are some of the works that I've done last year.
There is a war in Lebanon, so but you stay here.
Yeah.
Why?
It's part of life. You know, you cannot control everything. So learn something from it. Every day is a learning process. I think people get old when they stop learning. And I learn while painting. Every day I learn something new. I add. This is the beauty of art. it never finishes. Like I said, it's a journey. The journey never finishes. But when you're doing art for a process, like I have a destination, there is no destination in art. It's a voyage, and enjoy the voyage. I do most of the paintings, 99%, I do it for my own pleasure. Even it takes long, I don't mind. Put 20, 30 hours or 100 hours for a painting, it doesn't mean anything. You do a good work, and that's it.
You have a lot of styles. Which style is more...
There are not a lot of styles, it's all part of the journey.
Okay.
And I like to experience new things, like the handmade paper, like the airbrush drawing. These all teach me something new, and I add my old knowledge to the new. You see in my new works, I have started in '89, but in between I go somewhere else. Like I go to the other side of the street, watch the windows. After a while I go to the other side of the street. They're not, but it's my journey. I wouldn't say style, but maybe, why not? You call it style, I call it Agopian. Agopianism, why not? It's all part of the journey.
It's all a part of you. I saw you have a lot of paintings about women and violence.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
see,
it.
maybe in Canada too there is violence against women. In Lebanon it's much more. Maybe hidden, but it's maybe if I wouldn't have lived in Lebanon, I wouldn't have had those women painting that it's cracked, it's empty inside, it's a body, because as long as they don't feel each other, a woman respect to the man respect, they both going to suffer. But in Lebanon, I saw more of the abuse of the women than in Canada. In Canada, you can go to the police, you can go to the government. I don't know how to talk about these things, but it should be respect, mutual respect between men and women. And yeah, it's what inside that counts, not the body. See, the body, the women drawings, it cracks.
What advice you can give to the new generation of painters and artists?
Work hard. Don't stop. If you believe in yourself, keep on working, keep on working, keep on working. I will come back on the handmade paper.
Yes.
When I was 89, we left to Montreal. I couldn't come back 3 years. So I had an emptiness. I wanted to work hard, you know. Although I had a good exhibition in the museum, Laval Musée in '90, I went to study the handmade paper, which is 2,000-year-old. The Chinese started making paper. They're the first to make paper money. The teacher who taught me that, but it wasn't enough, white. So I started to put design and graphic things, and I wanted to put color. Every time I put color, it was running. It was running, so I started to hold it, the color, red. It stayed, it doesn't run. The teacher saw me, says, "How are you doing?" I said, "I don't know, I'm doing like this." He says, "You know, you're the first one in the world who can stop the color." Oh, I said, so I followed it. And then that year, I was nominated to the best prize artist at the Laval in Canada again. And I ameliorated the style and the perfection, and it was something new.
What difficulties you see now in the market of art?
There is no difficulty. Art goes up, art goes down. It's demand and supply. There is no difficulty for artists. Artists should not paint for money. You paint for yourself. You're happy and you're producing something. It sells, it doesn't sell, that's secondary. That's all. There is no Picasso sold and he didn't sell. Today there are artists that their artwork is up the roof. 100 years ago, nobody knew about Van Gogh.
Yeah.
He didn't sell one work. Today is by 100 million. So it doesn't mean he didn't enjoy the money, but he enjoyed the paintings.
How you like to be remembered in the...
Happy-go-lucky artist. I do a lot of artwork. Their title is Just for Fun. I enjoy painting. Selling, that's another story. It's not my... I am not selling artwork. The gallery sells artwork. I am painting to make myself happy,
Beautiful.
to forget all the problems there is in the world.
Beautiful. Thank you for this interview.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.